Hello everybody, my name is Frosty Mate and welcome back to a brand new Adventure Quest Worlds Freshstart V2 episode. Now today in this episode I'm going to be getting rank 10 Archpaladin, hopefully. You know, I really want to get this class ranked up as much as possible because as you can see I'm only rank 2. I've been playing on my other account, which is why I haven't been ranking this up. As a level 43 non-member, I was struggling to find out where I should go to rank up my classes and my level, essentially, because this is the first time in a very long time that I've had to figure out and had to actually farm almost not legitimately, but like farm without having the perks of membership or adventure coins. I know that really adventure coins don't help your boost unless you bought boosts and stuff like that. So the reason why I'm here is because if you don't know, with your XP boosts from the Wheel of Doom, you can go into the merge shop and change them. As you can see, the daily XP boost can be changed into a Doom class, gold and reputation. Now at the moment I have daily login class boost times 5 and daily daily XP boost 1 hour. So in fact I don't actually need to do it. I don't actually need to change merge my class boost, but just showing you guys, if you weren't aware, you can go in here and swap out your XP boost from the Wheel of Doom into either class, gold or reputation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Ice, I think it's called Ice Storm Arena, join Ice Storm Arena. I think it's called Ice Storm Arena, yes it is, and I'm just going to go to Ice Wing Elite. Ice Wing Elite is the one that I can go to. Now I've already been here just to double check to see if I can attack this, and luckily actually there is somebody here already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that class boost. Now I don't know how long this one is for. It's actually only for 20 minutes, which is absolutely fine though, because basically actually we may as well whack on the XP boost. I wasn't going to, but I think I will now actually, just because I want to get the full effects obviously of leveling up whilst also getting my class. So this is a great way to level up and get class rank, as you can see. So we're on 35%, 1 kill got me almost 10% XP for my class, so it's really good. I'm not too worried about the level. You do get what was that, 1100 experience. I'm not too fussed about that though. I'm more interested in the class. Obviously we're trying to get rank 10, just because I've never had Archpaladin before. Obviously I really want to rank it up so I can use it to its full effect, and then after that, once I've got rank 10, we're going to talk about the bucket list and all the other items and items and maybe quests that we want to do on this channel and on this account. So my first thoughts are obviously completing the Juggernaut item on Nulgarth. Only issue with that is that the Dark Crystal Shard farming for me is just really a bit of an issue. It's quite boring and stuff like that, so I'm more than happy to do it. Obviously I want to get the Juggernaut item on Nulgarth, and I've actually sort of changed my mind on what I want to get from the Juggernaut item on Nulgarth. So first of all I wanted to go for the Arcane of Nulgarth because it looks really good on a female. It's color custom, and it works really well with the account that I have. Nice, so we just got rank 3 here. I have no idea what these abilities do, by the way. We're just going to get it to rank 10. Obviously this one heals me quite a lot. We get it to rank 10 and then I'll have a look at the classes and all the different abilities. So essentially what I want to do is I was going to go for the Arcane of Nulgarth, but now I'm thinking about actually going for the Ungodly Reavers of Nulgarth. Like, if we're going to go old school, if we're going to go free to play, we want to go for the Ungodly Reavers of Nulgarth, man. Like, such an iconic weapon in this game. I didn't get them on my fresh start first account. I actually went for the Crystal Phoenix Blade of Nulgarth, so maybe I'm thinking that I'd just go all out and get the Ungodly Reavers. I don't know how much I'm going to regret that, just because there's items and weapons in the game now that have class boosts, XP boost, extra damage. So like the Burning Blade, for example, it's really easy to get and it does an extra 25% damage to enemies, whereas the Ungodly Reavers just lag and break your computer. So it's a bit of a tough one. I mean, it's either the Arcane or the Ungodly Reavers. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to go for yet. I want to get color custom. I want to get a color custom item just so I can create more sets and just essentially look cool. Like, don't get me wrong, what else is there? Like, you've got some weird armors. You've got the Nulgarth armor. You've got that really weird like almost skin, sort of really thin. Heck, I can't even remember what it's called. It doesn't look that good though, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's either really the Arcane or the Crystal Phoenix Blade. Maybe I've already got it once though. Or the Ungodly Reavers. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comment section below what you would want me to get. I think I'm leaning more towards Ungodly Reavers, but then I just had second thoughts about, well, if I get to level 80 or 85, chances are I'm probably going to get that Burning Blade of Abzeth, or the Burning Blade in general. So the Ungodly Reavers would be a bit redundant, and also it kind of just lags the computer, or lags the game. It doesn't lag my computer, it's just the flash and the internet. So yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not sure. I think Ungodly Reavers is a cool idea, but practicality wise, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work out, just because I remember my friend telling me when I got my first ever Juggernaut item on Nolgarth many years ago. We're probably talking like 6, 7, or maybe even 8 years ago. Getting my first ever Juggernaut item, obviously I went for the Ungodlies. Like, who didn't go for the Ungodlies for the first time? If you like researched into it, they were like the absolute bomb back in the day. Like, everybody went for the Ungodlies. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. It was obviously like the more favoured one. And he said, don't do it, man. You're going to regret getting the Ungodly Reavers. And I was just like, nah, mate. You know, they're massive. They're colour custom. They look awesome. I'm going for it. And I agree with him, you know. Now I actually agree with him. They are too big. They're too clunky. They ruin sets most of the time because just how big they are, and like the capes don't look right with them because the back of the Ungodly Reavers go behind your character but not behind the cape or whatever, you know, or the cape is in front of them or something like that. So yeah, and it lags your computer like hell. So I do agree with him, but at the time, that's all. I was just like, nah, I'm going for the Ungodly Reavers. There's nothing that you can do to change my mind. There you go, nice, rank 4. So a bit of advice from myself and from him: if you're going to go for your first ever Juggernaut, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want Ungodly Reavers, go for Ungodly Reavers. You know, that's the end of, you know, if you want to get them, just get them. But there are other options that you could go for that are still really nice, like the Crystal Phoenix Blade. I think is a really nice weapon, especially that you can change the accessory color on it, so you can kind of like put it to a set and stuff like that, you know, create different sets and stuff. So it's entirely up to you at the end of the day, but I'm leaning towards the Arcane or the Ungodly Reavers of Nolgarth. So I'm just going to continue doing this for a little while. I've talked for a little while now. I'm just going to keep doing this until we get to a higher rank. Alright guys, so I literally just got rank 5, so let me just finish off this kill. I don't know. Oh wow, what? Look at that nuke. I wasn't expecting that. I literally just hit that once and then banged out the magic Eden and it just nuked the whole lobby. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly read it out loud, just because I need to understand how it actually works. So it's a physical / magical attack using a weapon infused with the power of light, blah blah blah, dealing moderate damage to 3 enemies. Got that part. Your opponent is commanded by the light and has 2% less damage, blah 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 blah. Hit chance, it takes 2% more damage. Lasts 100 seconds and stacks up to 50. So, and they also receive a small damage over time, which stacks up to 5. Okay, so it deals bonus damage to undead, which is actually really cool. So essentially then, I just want to keep spamming this one then. This one is just a heal. And increases endurance and defense by 20%. So that's really good. So I want to like spam this, heal when needed to, and obviously then heal again when, well, just to hit more essentially, and quickly. Using Holy Magic, you temporarily seal you and up to 3 of your opponent's power away. Deals moderate damage, but then reduces all the damage you will do. Reduces all the damage I will do. Reduces all the damage you will do by 40%, and all your damage opponents will do 70% for 10 seconds. Why would you do that? Why would you do less damage? I don't think I'm understanding this ability here. Deals moderate damage, but then reduces all the damage you will do by 40%. Why? And all the damage your opponents will do by 70%. That's just, yeah, I'm never going to use that ability if I understand that. And then this one deals massive damage buffed by the stacks of damage over time from commandment, capping out at 5 stacks. Okay, so you just do this one 5 times and you bang them out. Alright, got it. You become exhausted and can't give stacks of command for 8 seconds. Has 20% chance to stun undead for 3 seconds. Okay, got it. That's absolutely fine. So, with that being said, can I think of an undead boss that we can go solo and see what sort of damage we can do before we get into the bucket list. So he is not here. I think he's actually in the room next door. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is an undead boss with 22,000 HP. So let's see what happens. So we've got the heal one. So that's the 2 stacks already. It does a small damage over time. Okay, here we go. So that was 3, I believe. 4. I'm hoping this is going to be a big hit. Right, so that's 5, and then bang. 5. Hit it. Why is it not allowing me to do it? How much mana does it need? Whoa, it needs so much mana. That's crazy. Wow, 8,000 though. I guess that's worth it. 8,300 crit on max stacks. Like, that's really good, but that requires so much mana. I didn't actually see that before. 70 mana it requires. That is a lot. And the damage over time, I don't see the point in that. Like, what is the point in this damage over time? It just doesn't do anything. Let's see if I can get one more bang hit out of him before we kill him. Let's see what this does. 2,722 normal. So as a level 44 player and being able to hit an 8,000 crit and a 2,700 basic attack, it makes me wonder what I'm going to be like at level 90. Honestly, that is absolutely insane. Especially if I had the Blinding Light of Destiny as well, or the Burning Blade of Abzeth. I'm going to hit like an absolute truck. Okay guys, so the last little bit of this episode is going to be talking about the bucket list. As you can see at the bottom of the bucket list, I've updated it with 2 new items. You can see we've got the Royal Vampire Lord class and the Armour of Awe. Now, I'll start off with the Royal Vampire Lord class. I've seen a couple of comments on my video saying, hey man, you should get this. It's going rare again, you know, because it's only for like a seasonal rarity type of thing. And it is a really good class, I have to admit. So I definitely will be going for the Royal Vampire Lord class. I'm going to have to do that fairly soon though, because obviously of how challenging it is to actually get and the time available for that. So yeah, I'll definitely go for the Royal Vampire Lord class soon. And then also the Armour of Awe. Now, I've never actually had the Armour of Awe before. I've had the Cape of Awe on my first Fresh Start account, but I've never had the Armour of Awe before, or the actual set, the Awe set. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to the set of Awe. I don't know actually what to call it, but essentially going to try and go for the Armour of Awe, the Cape of Awe, Blade of Awe, and the Helmet of Awe, if there's such a thing. You know, just go for all the sets because it looks like a really nice class. Sorry, not class. It looks like really nice items, and also they give great benefits like 25% extra boost to reputation, class, and experience, and I think gold as well. So just a little update on the bucket list. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.